welcome to Monday in my life. I have a very busy week this week, so we're going to try and make today a very productive one. So this morning I woke up and went to the gym. I just did a little jog. I wasn't really feeling like doing anything too intense. Took a shower, made some breakfast, and I just checked over emails while I was eating. Now I think I'm going to go ahead and make my bed now that it's had time to breathe, kind of tidy up my room, and then sit down and do some work for an hour or so. And then since I don't have classes until this afternoon, I think I'm actually going to head out to a local coffee shop cafe thing and do some work there for an hour or two. So that's the plan for the next little bit. Like I said, we're just gonna try and be productive and just have a nice and cozy day. Alrighty, so I'm about to head out to the cafe to get some work done, but before I did, I wanted to take a few minutes to talk about the sponsor of today's video. So if you're like me and you struggle with anxiety or even just getting your brain to calm down, like sometimes it feels like my brain is just running in vicious circles, or you struggle with sleep or whatever it may be mental health related, let me introduce you to Aura. Aura is an Apple award-winning all-in-one app for mental well-being and sleep. Aura provides a holistic and personalized library of well-being resources for you. 97% of first-time users report improvement after just 3 days of using the app. Aura has been so helpful for me lately. You'll know that I first started working with Aura over the summer and I've been using them ever since. Obviously, it's been an incredibly helpful resource for me this whole time, but with the start of the school year and now with my midterm exams approaching, I find that my anxiety and my stress levels are much higher than they normally are. Because of that, I've been reaching for Aura a lot more. I'll sometimes do 2 or 3 meditations during the day. So needless to say, I'm so grateful and excited that they're sponsoring this video given how helpful they've been to me these past couple of months. So the way Aura works is very simple. When you first get the app, you take an assessment and you find out what your needs and interests are. So based on the results of that assessment, you'll have access to very personalized tracks that help you with whatever you're struggling with at the time. So Aura has a number of different things to choose from. You can choose from meditations, calming stories, or cognitive behavioral therapy. And another thing I love about Aura is the variety of length of their resources. You can find like a 3-minute track or an hour track. So Aura has really been helping me with 2 things. Firstly, just reducing my anxiety, and secondly, it's been really improving my productivity. And those 2 things kind of go hand in hand because when I'm less anxious, I tend to be more productive because my mind isn't just like going willy-nilly. Most recently, I've been loving this breathwork track. It's about 11 minutes long and it's by Pasha Lindy. It basically is just using your breath to calm your anxiety, and I find that if I do this 10-minute track kind of in between a couple hours of working during each part of the day, I am so much calmer. I don't find that I'm spiraling mentally, and I just generally focus so much better on what I'm doing. So if you'd like to try Aura, the first 500 people who click the link in my description box will get a 7-day free trial and 25% off your first year subscription of Aura. Thank you so much again to Aura for sponsoring this video and especially for helping me keep my anxiety under control during this crazy time of year. And now let's get back to the video. Alrighty, my friends, I am back from the cafe. It was super fun. I was there for about an hour and I got lots of photo editing done and just general social media admin, which is to have gotten done. And as you saw, I browsed for just a few minutes. I couldn't help myself, but I didn't get anything. I just did a pretty big book haul, which I filmed if you want to go watch it. So probably won't be doing another haul until spring and just focusing on reading what I have. Now I'm back in my apartment. I have just a little bit before I have to catch the bus to campus. I've made myself a snack, the classic apples and almond butter, and I'll be starting on my homework for the day before I leave. Alrighty, I am off to class for the afternoon. It's about 5:30 now and I've just gotten back from campus from my classes. I'm going to sit down and do the rest of my homework, which isn't a lot, probably 45 minutes or so, and then I'm actually going to head out on a walk. It is really lovely outside today. It's like 75 degrees, which is super warm for October, and it's honestly probably one of the last warm days that we're gonna have before winter sets in. So I'm gonna go for a walk and take in all the colors. I think the colors are at their peak here right now. They're so pretty. I feel like everywhere I look is just an explosion of color. So I'm gonna do my homework and then go on a nice walk, and then when I get back I'll probably start studying for my exams later this week. Alrighty, hello my friends. It's about 8:30 now. Austin and I got back from our little walk and it was so lovely. It was quite warm, but just chill enough that like you don't get sweaty or anything, which is nice. And the colors were so beautiful. I'm just trying to soak them all in because in like literally 2 weeks they'll all be on the ground and brown. So I'm just trying to enjoy it while it lasts. I think that's what makes fall so beautiful, is just how fleeting it is. Anyways, it was lots and lots of fun. And now and then we had some dinner and watched a little bit of TV. That's kind of our nightly ritual, is a little bit of TV with dinner. It's like a little chance to just kind of turn off and be lazy for 20 minutes, which is always nice. I'm gonna get started studying for those exams that I have later this week, and I'll probably do that till about 9:30 or so and read and then call it a day. Let's finish the night strong. Alrighty, my friends, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night here. It's about 10:30 p.m. and like I mentioned earlier, I'm just pretty tired, so I'm gonna go to sleep. But yeah, that was a pretty realistic, productive day in my life. Obviously, I'm not working every second of the entire day, and I take time for things that fuel me and keep me from burning out. Like I was mentioning, that little TV that we do at dinner every day, and a walk, and just those really small things that only take 15 or 20 minutes, but I find make being a student and balancing a job so much more sustainable in the long term. And of course, something else that is very much helping me is Aura, as I mentioned earlier, and I want to thank them again for sponsoring this video. Also, I wanted to say quickly, I'm still reading We Have Always Lived in the Castle, and I'm still loving it, and I think that the cat in the book, Jonas, is like probably my favorite fictional pet in any of the books I've read. He's just such a companion, literally. He's like a witch's companion. Or I guess familiar would be the correct term, but I really love the dynamic and the role he plays in the book, and I just think it's adorable. It's quickly becoming one of my favorite reads. I'm really glad that I picked it up this autumn. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video and that it inspired you to try to find some sort of balance, even if you're super busy, as most of us are. And if you made it this far in the video, go ahead and comment your favorite either study break or work break, you know, whatever applies to your life, but just a little thing you like to do to kind of give your brain a rest and kind of recharge your soul. For me, it can be any number of things. A walk is definitely a very common one for me. I also love doing puzzles or knitting. Anything with my hands I find really recharging. And of course, reading. That is obviously on the list. But yeah, I'd love to hear if you have anything that particularly inspires you or recharges you. I truly hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please consider liking and subscribing if you haven't, and I will see you soon. Bye, friends.